Hey, are you overwhelmed with life? I have a tip for you that seems to be working for a lot of people. So that is the topic of this video. If you have heard about this method before, at the end of the video, I will be talking about if we take life too seriously or not. It's an interesting topic to discuss, and I would love your opinion on that. So I'm Terry from Terry and the God Inside. The method I'm talking about is the Speak Up method. It's linked down below. It's free. You can use it now, and hopefully this will help you with feeling better about your life. Overwhelmed with life. It could be at work, could be in a relationship, could be with your self-esteem or your view on life. Basically, what this method does, well, I kind of put it together after interviewing 50 spiritual people and being miserable myself. It's an easy method, and basically what you do is that you use your intention in a specific way. You ask for help from, I call it the God inside. You can call it spirit guides or your intuition or your higher self. It really doesn't matter. And then you let it go. And this method seems to do wonders. So as an example, you could speak something like this. The description will tell you step by step, but you raise your head. That makes it clear. And you can say something like, my intention is that I am receiving a solution to my problem with, and then it could be your relationship with your partner, how you feel about your job, your self-image, confidence, self-love. You insert whatever fits you there, and you continue, and I ask that this will happen in the best interest of all. I also ask my guides to help me, my helpers to help me in this manifestation. Thank you. I know it might sound a little thin or stupid or woo-woo or out there. But don't believe me, right? You don't know me. Most of you don't know me. Could be a crazy Norwegian guy on YouTube. Just test it for yourself. And I would love feedback from you if you did, and tell me if it worked or not. And how will you know if it worked or not? Well, often it's maybe when you look back and you go, well, today my boss wasn't as annoying as he or she used to be, or I actually felt quite happy and confident today. So it's maybe the day after, a few hours after, that you actually realize that something happened. It's very, very cool. And of course, if you're into a more science-based explanation, we know that there's a lot we don't know about the mind-body connection. So this could also be a part of that. We know that placebo is very powerful, and placebo, in my view, is not a negative thing. Placebo is in many ways a proof, if you will, that there is things going on in this universe with our intention and thoughts that we haven't fully understood yet. So there's a lot of unknown. Now here comes the sun. A lot of unknowns in this, but all you have to do is use the method. And I'm sure it could be done a lot quicker than the method suggests, but if you do the whole thing, well, that's probably the best to get started. Yeah. So, and I would love your feedback if this worked for you or not in the comments. I would appreciate that. So, I am introducing in some videos a Hangout section. So now the official version of the video is over. Thank you for watching. You are more than welcome to hang around, and then if you do, I will think out loud and hopefully get some feedback from you guys about a topic which I find very interesting if we take this life too seriously or not. And that will happen after these ads. See you then. So welcome back. Do we take this life too seriously? A person in the comments quoted Alan Watts, and I find this quote very interesting. Alan Watts, if you don't know, Alan Watts was not interested in spirituality, and as an adult, he, as I recall it, got downloads, tons of it. And he just, in a really short while, just got it. He just understood. It was a total change for this man. He used to be a welder, I think, and he had no interest in this. And after, not now, of course, but after he traveled the world talking about his understandings. And this is a quote from Alan Watts. Man suffers only because he takes seriously what the gods made for fun. We only, says man because all genders, right? We suffer only because we take seriously what the gods, also including maybe ourselves, made for fun. Alan Watts. Is this true, you think? Was it made for fun? And shouldn't we take it so seriously? I'm a little torn on this. And I have heard channeled messages making fun of death. In fact, many times I've heard that. And finding humor in death. And as a human, part human, it really doesn't work, does it? To walk around, you will alienate yourself from the rest of the world if you do that. Could it be correct? Yes, maybe. But I don't think, and I do believe it might be. So please let me know what you think about this, right? And it might be a little dangerous, because I do believe that this experience and this world we live in is important. And if we follow quotes like this, it could increase people ending it too soon. And I think that's a big mistake to do. I think this is not a dream. It's real. It's important. It's a growth lab, earth school, which only not, as I see it, and please feel free to disagree, this helps us as souls grow, but also the rest of the universe. You know, other souls or entities benefit from our journey here, because we're all connected, right? So living after by those words, I don't think it's a good idea. Should we take it less seriously? Probably. Maybe for certain. You know, when we hit problems, we could benefit greatly from taking the soul perspective, like a bird's eye view, and looking at it. How serious is it really? You know, as a soul. But I think we should be careful with this quote. And I'm sure when we die, we go back home and maybe we will laugh at it all. I don't know, you know, but not, while we're here, I don't think people should see this as not important. That's my message. What's your take on this? I really learn a lot from comments from you guys, so please feel free to enlighten me about this Alan Watts quote. Okay. If you watch this video when it's published, it's Saturday, and tomorrow is Sunday, then it's a live stream at 10 p.m. Central European time, or daytime in the US, and hopefully I'll see you there. See you soon. Cherry in the garden, sun. Cherry in the garden.